accept the Creator, and it liberates you actually from having to seek intercession from the priest or from other people. It frees you from that. You have it now gives you your direct connection between you and your Creator, because Allah, He's the all-hearing. He hears everything. He hears and He sees the person in the darkness of the night. He sees you when you're in the company of others and when you're in the solitude of yourself. No secret is hidden from Him. Let me tell you this. No, if you turn off the electricity, nobody could see. Even in a building at night, nobody would be able to see. It will stop all the operations. But yet, when you were created in the womb of your mom, it was complete darkness. And 3 layers of darkness, you were created. This is the power of Allah. He doesn't need lights on. He created you from darkness, and look, you were brought into this world. And when we eat food, the stomach is digesting the food and it's transferred to the intestines. So you got this whole factory inside of you. Let me ask you, how difficult would life be if you had to press a button to digest the food?
Very hard,
Yeah. See how Allah has made this happen automatically, on autopilot. Even if you were to tell the stomach, don't digest, the stomach will still digest against your will. This is the power of the Creator. He can do things within your own body against your will, and you have no control over it. So this is why we worship no one but Him. And when becoming a Muslim, it only means that you are reuniting back with the default belief. We actually say that everybody's born a Muslim. A Muslim is someone with this natural belief in the One Almighty. Everyone's born a Muslim, but it's their parents who raise them and change their ideas and influence them into other religions. Do you understand? But when you come to realize, when you get older and you turn back to the Allah and you accept Him as your Lord, then actually we say that you have not converted, but you have reverted back to the truth. That's why when you hear someone who's become a Muslim, we call them reverts, because they diverted and then now they're reverted back.
Makes sense.
Yeah. So we are only calling you towards what was inherent in you before, from the day you were born.
It makes sense. Yeah.
And look, I'm not getting, actually, by the way, my intention is not to convert you or anything like that, because
knowledge is key in life.
Yeah. And knowledge is power, and when you share knowledge with people, Allah will give you knowledge of that which you have Allah will teach you things of that which you have no knowledge of. So the more mercy we show to people, then Allah will show mercy upon me. Because look, we're all sinners and we're all in need of His mercy.
And in terms, just one question after I let you guys go. Let's say you're born normal Christian or atheist, you do your life good.
Yeah.
Judgment comes, Allah will He won't forgive you. Be like, oh, you can still do good because you still done some good things in your life.
Okay. So those who well, first of all, there'll be 2 categories of people: those who were those who received the truth, and those who didn't receive the truth. So those who didn't receive the truth in this world, maybe some tribe in the Amazon jungle, no message reached them. So on the day of judgment, they will be tested then. And but in this world, those who did receive the truth, the message of the Creator,
and chose to ignore it.
And if they turn away, then they have no one else but themselves to blame.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay,
no problem. Thank you so much, guys. I really appreciate the.
I'll give you this.
You give it to me. I'll definitely look into it, and I'll see you guys around as well, because you guys are normally here Saturday.
Yeah, we're here every Saturday, Sunday, and some people they delay their coming back to the Creator. I mean, they delay their shahada. You know what the shahada? Shahada is when you testify, the testimony of faith. When you revert to Islam. Some people, they delay this because they feel that I've got many bad habits. I'm a sinner.
Yeah, that's what I.
Yeah.
I feel like I just need to come in, but there's no point of me coming into something then.
But you know what?
The exact opposite that the religion is saying.
I respect that.
But that's
because
more sin.
Because you have good intentions, but this is why ignorance can be your downfall. This is a deception of the devil, because he makes you feel that, oh, you're a sinner, so delay, delay even more. But the reality is, when you take your testimony, that's when the help of Allah will descend upon you, and that's when things will become easier for you to follow the truth. Yeah, and think about it, all your previous sins will be wiped off, and Allah will increase you in knowledge, and He will strengthen your heart, and He will make your feet firm, steadfast, and He will bring people into your life who will help you along the way. So those who delay it, they're only depriving themselves.
Yeah.
It's a deception of the devil. Don't listen to him. He's gonna try and delay it as far as he wants to make you die as a non-believer. This is his goal for every human being. He will look around you. Everyone is distracted.
Very distracted.
This is the Satan. He's distracting us all, and he's trying to make everybody kill their time, so that when they die, that's when they really wake up. He wants to keep everybody asleep. And our job as people who recognize the Creator, as Muslims, it's our duty to wake people up.
Yeah.
Because the day of judgment is approaching. And this life is very short.
Very short.
And
That's true.
when we help each other, Allah will keep me firm upon the truth. Allah will help me, because no more prophet is going to come now. Prophet Muhammad, the final prophet, he passed away. So now the responsibility of propagating the truth lies on our shoulders now. And this is what makes us the best nation. Many prophets came into this world. Each prophet was sent to a particular group of people, was sent to a nation. But out of all the prophets that came, the nation of Prophet Muhammad, which is us, even though we're the last nation to come onto this earth, we will be the first nation to enter paradise. Out of all these thousands of years of human beings, we are the first nation that Allah will enter into paradise. Do you know why? Because we took on the responsibility of calling towards truth. All the other nations, they had the prophets to depend on. They wouldn't care, because they would say, oh, Jesus is coming, Moses is coming, why are you bothering me? But we don't have that privilege. The final prophet has gone. So because we invite calling towards the truth ourselves without the presence of a prophet, this is a very noble thing, and this is why Allah is going to enter you into paradise first. So this is an honor to be from this nation. And let me tell you a secret that many Christians don't know. When Jesus was about to get killed, it says in the Quran that Allah actually raised him up to the heaven. He wasn't killed, he was saved. You know why? Because Jesus, he made a prayer to God. Oh Allah, there will be a nation, it is come in his scripture, that there will be a nation that when they think of committing a sin, and when they repent to you, you will forgive them immediately. And when they do a good deed, you will multiply it. And when they eat food, you will forgive their sins. Who is this nation? Allah said to Jesus that this nation is the nation of Prophet Muhammad. And this came in the revelation of Moses and Abraham. All the prophets wanted to be part of this nation, and none of them, they all asked, but the only request that was fulfilled was the request of Jesus. That's why he was saved, and he will come back to join us to kill the Antichrist. So he is the only prophet that has the honor of being part of our nation. Think about it. You could have, your soul, before it came into this world, Allah could have sent you into this world thousands of years ago.
Yeah.
But only those souls that were chosen were put into this world. Basically, what I'm trying to say is, you have been specifically selected to be part of this nation without even asking for the Creator. This is an honor. Allah has honored us. Allah has honored you without you even deserving it. So the devil, he's trying to make us forget this value that we have.
100%.
So when we remind each other of the value of this faith, the value of being from this nation, honestly, it gives you hope. And knowledge, like I said, knowledge is power. And when you take your shahada, when you revert to Islam, Allah will give you more knowledge. Yeah, remember it's a whole lifelong journey. You're not gonna be perfect from day one. I'm not, but none of us are perfect. And Allah has actually created us to turn to Him. And basically, you know what makes you better than an angel? The human beings, we're actually better than angels. Why? Because angels, they have no desire to sin. They're like robots. So what I mean, he's good. It's in like how breathing is second nature to us. Worship is like breathing is for us. I mean, the worship to them is like breathing is for us. They don't need to think about it. They just do it. They just worship the
Yeah.
Creator. But we have desires and inclinations.
That makes sense.
So when we actually control our evil inclinations and we submit to the Creator, this is what elevates you past the angel. And that's why people, the believers, when they walk in this world, the angels, they follow them, and they want to be around them because they look in awe that, wow, this human being who has these evil inclinations, he is still using this to submit to the Creator. And that's what the word Muslim, the Arabic word Muslim, it literally means the one who submits to the Creator. Yeah. So you guys want to say anything?
I'm definitely I've followed everything that you guys have said.
Yeah.
As you said, I won't take my time, but I also take my time as well, just to get an understanding. Because there's a lot of politics and in family things like that. If I just
You see, I have a friend from India. He was his whole family's Hindu, and he told me that when he became Muslim, he never told his family because they would have kicked him out the house. So till this day, he's been Muslim for about 3 years now. Till this day, his family doesn't know.
I don't know. I know. Yeah, I know that. But
so because he said this is between him and his Creator,
exactly, yeah,
and
true.
he just wants to die as a believer.
Yeah, your own person in this world.
Yeah, man. So
no problem.
Don't delay, my friend. All right.
Problem. I really appreciate you guys, man. For real,
Yeah.
bro. Thank you so much. Thank you, bro. Thank you.
We're here tomorrow as well.
Okay, I'll pass by.
Yeah. All right. Yeah.
We're gonna go now. That's why.
Okay. No worries, man.
Yeah, man. It was good to
Sounds-
see you.
You as well. Are you gonna stay?
No, I'm going.
Okay. Are you staying as well, or are you going? Yeah. Okay. That's fine.
Yeah, sure.
Sounds
See you
good.
tomorrow.
Inshallah.